welcome back to 130. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night. Look, I was asked to do like a full album through as a one-up, but it's taking its time. It's time to get the fucking hour and a half just to listen to the album for a start. But LD Lima Peru suggested 2 songs off that album by Avril Lavigne. So let's do a little compromise at the moment, and yeah, we'll 2 seconds. Just get on the big screen. Do a little compromise, and we'll do 2 songs off the album to start off with. So this was "It Was in Me." There's no video, unfortunately, guys. But if it's a good song, that ain't gonna matter, is it? Because her voice can be fucking great. So thanks for the suggestion, LD Lima Peru. I may get ahead of my voter out. I may wait until I do the album for that one, because that's the title of the album. But here is "It Was in Me."
I've been to all the parties and it wasn't there. I followed where my heart leads, it wasn't there. Screamed to the top of my lungs and no one cared. Oh, oh, oh. I searched up on the mountaintops, it wasn't there. I drove the Maserati, no fulfillment there. I ran around the whole damn world to get back here. Oh, oh, oh. Now let me feel.
There it is.
When I'm sober. Let me feel young when I'm older. Let me feel proud when it's over. I finally realized all of this time it was in me. All along it was in me. I took the time to listen and I found it here.
Oh, that's gonna bug me.
Start to see the vision and it was clear. Everyone's got an opinion, but I don't care. Oh, oh, oh.
Before it kicks in again, I'm enjoying this. It's the same as no video. I was looking for one of their first albums. I've got it here somewhere. It's in a little pile down here somewhere. But it started off like that, like one of the first songs, and I liked that. It was a bit nostalgic. It was lovely. And before it kicks in with a bit of a pop vibe or whatever they got, it almost felt country. Her voice got a bit of a country twang to it anyway, in my opinion. It's not country at all, like, but it's got that little, I don't know, they got like a high-pitched twang on it, and it just sounded a little bit country, but it was more acoustic. But it was lovely to hear a song that reminded me of her first album, which was really good, and it's kicking in, and it's not bad, is it? I mean, it's not overpowered. It's still a smooth song. When it kicks in, it doesn't overpower the more quiety bits at the beginning, and I think it's a lovely mix so far.
Now let me feel high when
And
I'm
then
sober. Let me feel young when I'm older. Let me feel proud when it's over. I finally realized all of this time it was in me. All along it was in me.
One more, and then it's going to kick in. There. I really enjoyed that song. Again, shame there was no video. For Avril Lavigne fans, you get to see her half naked in a picture, so you know, win-win, I suppose. That really felt like early stuff, and I saw one of the lines of the lyrics all along. It was in me. Kind of hints at the fact maybe that she's gone back to her roots. I'm gonna have to listen to the album, but I want to hold off because I'm hoping to do the video. But people should be pushing this now. I think what happened to her is what happened to a lot of artists when they get massive out of nowhere. Is the mainstream media and record labels try and make them well, they just differ. They like sell out sort of thing and try and push them in a direction where naturally they wouldn't go as artists, but to get the money in, they gotta fucking try, and that's what the record labels tell them to do, and so on and so forth. And she kind of lost it a bit. Green Day done that for me. I mean, they were a pop punk band that were great up until Warning, and then Sold Out Train done it. There's loads of fucking bands that have done it, but the biggest ones that have done it and still made stuff, I would say, would be Green Day for me. But she didn't. I mean, she had a couple of albums. There was one or two good songs, but she was massive for a minute and then nothing for a while. And yeah, okay, she probably took some time out to have her 2 weddings and a funeral or whatever. But this album, I think, if it was pushed and plugged more, this would bring her back. If this song is to go by any of the album, this could bring her back. I don't know how long it's been out. Unfortunately, her fans are still her fans, so that's where she is. People like myself that were big fans and kind of lost touch with her are a lot older now, and they're not going to get into it. We've got fucking other shit to do, and that's a shame. But I think if this was pushed, she could be mainstream again, I reckon. But thank you for the suggestion for this song. I really enjoyed it. It's going to go on to one of my playlists. We're 130 out.
What am I supposed to do now?